Alright, so Florida had that huge win against Michigan in the Citrus Bowl, I believe, at the end of last season. And this showed really how much potential this team really has. And I was really impressed by this, but how are they going to do in 2019? Are they going to be able to keep this up? Or are they going to make a run for the SEC championship game? All of this is up for grabs for Florida next year, I think. They went 10-3 last year. Much better than I expected 2018. I didn't expect them to do as well as they did. I was thinking maybe 8 to 9 wins for this Florida team. For them to get the 10 wins, that really was unexpected for me. I thought that they weren't going to be able to do that. They returned Felipe Franks at quarterback. Felipe, that is a huge factor I think for this team. He's got a ton of potential, I think. Major upside for him. Also being a younger guy, much to like from this guy. I think he's going to have a huge year in 2019. So watch out for him. They only lose one receiver and running back on offense. Lose 4 offensive linemen, but defense really looks good. They are losing very few on the defensive side of things. I mean, of course, losing 4 offensive linemen and a running back and a receiver, that can be a tough loss, especially on offense. But I think with Felipe Franks, they should be in pretty good hands right now. Defense looks great. I think Florida's going to have one of the better defenses in the league once again, or in the SEC conference once again next year. Possible CFP run in 2019 would not shock me if they made a run for it. I think they're going to be that good. They're going to get to the point. I'm not saying that they're going to make the playoff yet, but I'm just going to say it is very possible that they make a run for it, and they're going to be in the mix of it for sure. 2019 outlook is great for Florida. Expect big things from them. Here is their schedule. So as you can see, all 12 games. They start off the year with Miami at home, and then they got UT Martin, Towson, and then Florida State as non-conference opponents. Miami, of course, that is in a neutral location, I believe, in Florida. That should be an interesting game. I think Florida will end up winning that one pretty easily. We'll have to see how that turns out. And UT Martin the next week should turn out pretty easy for them as well. Then they go to Kentucky on the 14th. That'll be a tougher game, but other than that, really, they've got a very easy first month in September. 4 of the 5 games, Kentucky's their only tough opponent. They should take care of Towson and Tennessee as well. So, and then Auburn, of course. Auburn, I could have considered putting in white, and the games in green are the games I think they're going to win pretty efficiently. And then the games in white are the ones it's too early to predict on. Of course, we are only in February. Still got several months until the season starts. I mean, we just got done with the Super Bowl, so. And then typically I'd put in red the games that I think that the team may lose or has a better chance of losing than winning. But as you can see, there is no red on this page, so I'm not really expecting any losses for this Florida team that are going to be like big losses. But really, other than that, looking at this, I mean, we got LSU, South Carolina, Georgia, very tough stretching through there. Of course, they got a bye week in between South Carolina and Georgia. That is going to help a lot. But of course, on the 12th and the 19th, having to go to LSU, then to South Carolina. South Carolina, expect big things from them this season as well. I really think they're going to be a great team. Same as LSU again. Both of those teams could be, they could be potential top 15 opponents in back-to-back weeks on the road. So Florida's going to really have to worry about that stretch of games. And then, of course, Georgia at home a couple weeks later, also going to be a difficult game. And really, in that last 6-game stretch, the only game where I think they'll handle it pretty easily is against Vanderbilt at home. Then you got Missouri on the road and Florida State, which Missouri could be a dangerous team, even though they have that bowl ban now. And I mean, that kind of reduced a few small things on this team. They still have, that one transfer quarterback from Clemson. So watch out for Missouri as well. At Missouri, not going to be an easy game there as well. And Florida State, hard to tell how they're going to do yet. But I'm just putting that game in white because I don't think it'll be an easy win for this Florida team. So that is it for this video. That's it for this schedule preview. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with this or do you not? If you don't agree with it, be sure to let me know. Don't let your thoughts go unknown. More previews to come. We're going over the SEC right now. We're just getting started with the SEC. We still have all the major conferences to go. Estimated record for this Florida team, 8-4, to 12-0 is what I'm thinking right now. 12-0 would be a tough task. I think you can expect 9 to 10 wins, maybe even 11 wins for this Florida State or Florida team next year. So, yep, thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you all later.